So if you remember back to last week when we were doing the Corsair build, yes, this monstrosity is open again in front of me. Kind of ignore it for right now. We'll talk about it in a second. We had talked about some changes coming to the channel. Well, here's another one. Okay, so obviously I'm doing a little bit of rebranding, and I originally had thought of doing a total rebrand, but a couple things got in the way of that. One is the channel is already fairly well established with ThatPaulGuy, and I do kind of like that. I was going to adjust it a little bit, but it turns out that the branding that I wanted to use is already being used by a pretty large tech company. So that got in the way of that, and it didn't work too well. So, thank you, Jeremy, for pointing that out before I went too far with that and decided to get myself down the road and maybe into a little bit of trouble. So with backtrack, we're just going to keep it as ThatPaulGuy. I am going to do some things later, and I might still rebrand part of it or add to the branding, but I want it to reflect more of the direction I'm going to go, or that I'm trying to take things a little bit, instead of just focused on one person, me. I eventually want to hire somebody to help me edit and come up with ideas, sort of a creative type person to help with some of the ideas and help maybe with set design and help with editing, where I'm not a one-man band here. I'm trying to come up with ideas. Now, over the past couple months, I have kind of changed a few sets. I've tried to concentrate more on just substance instead of, I guess, quantity over quality. Quality over quantity. There we go. I've tried to make sure that I put out less videos that were better, maybe just once a week, even in most cases, that were better videos than I was trying to put out, whereas 2 videos a week or 3 videos every 2 weeks, and that was kind of getting in the way of the quality of the videos, and it was really, it was showing. So with the change that I've done there, it has made a big difference in viewership and retention and subscribers, and I appreciate all that. That is awesome, and I dearly appreciate it, especially going into the end of the year. And if you're watching this and you're not already a subscriber, it's the holidays. So if you decide you want to hit that red button down there, that would be that would be incredible. That would be awesome. It would really help the channel out. It would help me out. It would make me feel better. I'm sure, maybe just in a little bit of a small way, your giving would help you feel better. Hint, hint, nudge, 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 wink, wink, know what I mean type thing. Anyway, some of the other things that are happening, I definitely want to focus on that coming up in 2021, is getting somebody to help me. And part of the rebranding, I wanted to be to reflect that there was more than one person working on this. We're going to keep it for right now as ThatPaulGuy, because I think that's recognizable and it's getting a little bit more popular. But one of the other things that somebody making suggestions, and somebody that is a friend of the channel, Faut, I hope I'm saying that right, Faut, F-O-W-T, has left several comments, been very helpful and very encouraging over the past several months, had mentioned doing a Discord server. And so I batted around with the idea, because I've never really thought about doing a Discord server, but it makes sense that the people that are commenting, or especially the people that comment quite often and have questions and all that, maybe have an outlet, maybe have somewhere they can go to share ideas and ask questions and all that. So that's what we've done. We've created a Discord server, and you'll be able to find it at ThatPaulGuy, 3 separate words, as opposed to the YouTube channel, which is just one word all run together. But you can, if you go into Discord and you look for ThatPaulGuy, there's a few people on there now that should be able to grant you access and membership. And it's pretty much no holds barred. It's you guys' channel. It's you guys' effort. So whatever you want to share, whatever you want to do, let's keep it tech related, if you don't mind. I mean, I don't mind answering some questions that are, maybe not so tech related, but tech, game, PC, even some console. If people want to share console ideas, pictures of your builds, questions about hardware, let's, feel free to share any and all of that, because if I don't know, somebody will. And if we don't know, we'll find out, and we'll do it together. So that's one of the big changes. I guess maybe you could call this sort of a combination of what's going to happen next, and maybe your winter update. I say that because you can see now that over the past couple months, the material on the site, or on the channel, has gotten a little bit better. I'm going to still try to make sure I do things like that, instructional or tutorial type. I want to make sure that I do videos that are good at explaining things, especially for the people that might not be as experienced. I also want to make sure that I'm still talking to the people that do have a lot of experience. Eventually I'm going to be able to get to a point, I'm sure, whether availability of new material like video cards and CPUs becomes available, where I can get where I'm doing some of those reviews, or I can giving at least my take on some of those builds and some of those things, and finish off like the Corsair build, where it might be something that's constantly evolving as those new materials become available. So those are my goals. Those are my things that I want to do. Obviously, I enjoy doing this, and I enjoy being able to help somebody, and especially if I can answer questions that somebody else has, or help somebody with a build that they're doing. I enjoy building and tinkering and doing that, and so if this channel can help somebody out there do that, then I'm very, very happy to do so, and I'll very much look forward to continuing that with a little bit of creative help, so I can do that in a little bit better way, and that's my overall goal for you guys. I definitely want to keep growing and building, and so the avenue, like I said, the Discord server will be one thing. There will be a couple other ideas that I've also got. But for now, we're going to kick off. It's already active. So if you guys, I'll leave the description, or I'll leave it in the description. If I try to leave a link to it, the link's only good for 24 hours. So I'd have to keep going back every day and doing that. So the best way is just go to Discord and search for it. And like I said, there's several people there that can let you in, or once you request membership, they can grant it. So we should be able to get you hooked up and going that way. So anyway, yeah, that's what we're doing. So a couple of content changes, a couple of design changes, and adding some stuff to give back to you guys who've been gracious enough to give to me. So I'm not to the point where I'm even thinking about being monetized yet, but I still want to try to give back and try to do something for you guys as well. It shouldn't all be about me. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. I've got some other stuff coming up. I do the lights here. One is a hair light. I'm using another as a key light. I found that I do very much like this light set that I got, so I'm going to do a review on that coming up, and that may or may not be my last video of the year. For those of you that are celebrating Hanukkah that is wrapping up, I hope you've had and will continue to have a very happy Hanukkah. For those of you celebrating Christmas, I hope you have a very, very Merry Christmas. You might not see a video from me until just after Christmas, but I hope it is a very, very happy and very joyful occasion. And I hope everybody's staying safe, and just while you're thinking about it, and while you're out there and while you're doing it, make sure you share that with your loved ones, and give them a big hug or kiss or whatever's appropriate. And just know that I am very grateful for the opportunity you guys give me to share what I know and what I do on this channel. And I hope all of you guys are happy with what I try to give you back. So until next time, folks, that's all I got. So I'll see you later.